That's myfavoritedj.com. Welcome to the home of my favorite DJ, DJ Jules, baby. If you're looking for a DJ for any type of event, call us now, 313-595-8845. Once again, that's 313-595-8845. www.that'smyfavoritedj.com. The perfect DJ for any of your events. Sweet 16, 21, 30, 50. You turn to 75 years of age, DJ Jules, baby, is the perfect DJ for you. Weddings, corporate events, call 313-595-8845. That's myfavoritedj.com.
Combined power of a group when working together is greater than the total power achieved when working alone.
That's synergy.
Synergy works. Synergy, from the Greek word synergos, equals working together. Synergy works. Synergy is different people working out together advantageously for one final outcome, one goal, rewarding results. Synergy works. Don't train by yourself. Train with synergy. Why? Because synergy works. Contact us today to set up your fitness assessment. Synergy works.
TNT Cakes, Creations, and more. What we specialize in, custom signs, plaques, stained glass, embroidery, DTF prints, ornaments, sports balls, fathead and custom chains, doormats, puzzles, glasses, TNT Cakes, Creations, and more. Give us a call.
The content you're about to hear is a part of a paid programming segment. The views, opinions, and statements expressed belong solely to the sponsor and do not reflect those of Podcastic or its host. This segment is for informational and promotional purposes only and should not be considered as advice or endorsement. Listener discretion is advised.
Are you an indie podcast or content creator looking to reach a wider audience? Look no further. Introducing Podcastic, the ultimate podcast network designed exclusively for indie creators like you. At Podcastic, we believe in the power of unique voices and fresh perspectives. We're here to amplify your passion and creativity, connecting you with a growing community of engaged listeners who crave original content. Podcastic is more than just a platform. It's a support system built for indie podcasters, offering a range of resources to help you succeed. From tailored promotional campaigns to professional production assistance, we're here to help you shine. Our intuitive platform makes it easy for you to be seen and heard. We do all the heavy lifting for you. You just show up and create. Plus, with our advanced analytics, you'll gain valuable insights into your audience's preferences, allowing you to refine your content and grow your fan base. Ignite your passion, expand your reach, and thrive with podcasting. Visit our website at www.podcasticlife.com to get started. Podcastic, the home for indie podcasts and content creators.
Yeah. 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 Big Flex on the set, you know we gotta rep. Heavy talk on that mic, all we do is press. John Q, that's coach, got him upset. Gym Animal Muscle Gang, we up next. Big Flex podcast live on Monday night with John Q, Latoya, Deshaun, and Don Snipes. You can catch Snipes on the pod or the big screen and get tea time with Toya if you want the tea. Talk about the strong end on your weekday. Tap in with Muscle Gang, you never have a weekday. Big Flex podcast, 9 p.m. Monday. Pull us up on YouTube if you want that replay. Big Flex podcast, 9 p.m. Monday. Pull us up on YouTube if you want that replay. podcast Mondays 9 at night. It's the Big Flex podcast. Come on.
Welcome back to the GAMG, the Big Flex Strong Cast for episode 143. We are finally back. We've been gone for a couple of weeks, but we back. We back, you bastards. No. Y'all thought we was gone like that? Psych! Fool ya! What up, y'all? As y'all know, say I am your host, John Q, and this B.I.H. And I gotta say, sis down there, shit. Latoya Shine in the building. What up, sis?
What's up?
And got brother right here. Look like he just came smooth off a Spirit Airline flight or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yikes.
Super tanned and shit. We got Don Snipes in the building.
I just been getting a little sun, man.
Yeah.
So it was raining last like 10 days here and in where I was at. So
Yeah.
But I made sure if that sun peaked out, I was out there, man.
All right, Sonny. You know what I'm saying? So look, y'all know what time it is. This is where Gym Conversation meets podcasting. So y'all know what to do when y'all enter the Big Flex Strong Cast Gym. Y'all hit that like button, share it on out, and subscribe on YouTube if you haven't already. You know what I'm saying? So what y'all been up to, man, in these past couple of, strong ends and strong days, I would say. You know, what y'all been up to? You want to go at it, sis?
Yeah, it's just been work for me. This weekend I was in Myrtle Beach and just flew back in this morning.
Ah, Myrtle Beach, huh?
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was
down there.
It was a little chilly.
The boardwalk.
Yeah,
you did the boardwalk.
Yeah,
yeah.
Did the boardwalk.
On the boardwalk.
Cool.
Boardwalk.
Ate really good. It was cloudy. It did rain some, but I was able to get some sun, so that was nice.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's always good being on the water.
Absolutely.
And the room was right on the water, so just got to sleep with the door open, listening to the waves. It was nice.
All right.
Sleep with the door open.
Uh-huh.
Did it have a balcony?
Yeah.
You had your pistol? No. Say, look. It's crazy out here. You know what I'm saying?
I had some different type of guns.
Oh, okay. All right. Pew, pew. No. All right. What about you, brother, man? What you been up to, man?
Man, I went to, I was in Dayton, Ohio, and yeesh, we stayed at this old governor's mansion. Mm-hmm. And, man, it was a real interesting spot, man. Had the little servant, stairway and little quarters downstairs in the basement. It probably had like 7 bedrooms, but it had like 12 beds all together in the spot.
Servant?
Yeah, it was one of them type of joints. You know what I'm saying?
On a plantation?
Yeah, I don't know about all that, but let me just say this.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
In the front of the mansion was an Ohio State sign, a United States flag, and a Confederate flag. All 3 flags was in, so you could gather.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
Where we were at, and
so did you have your pistol?
No. I plead the fifth.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I plead the fifth.
It is legal if you're legal.
Although, you know what? I'm thinking, like, does our Constitution and, like, our amendment, do they really mean anything right now? Like,
no.
Absolutely not. I mean, it's been a foreign takeover for a minute. You know what I'm saying? It's just now people, I think, is waking up to it and actually seeing it. You know what I mean? And understanding what's really going on. But it's been happening for years. Though,
yeah. Shout out to everybody that was at the Waffle House, man, that showed love when we pulled up. The whole cast, myself.
Man, you know what? I have never eaten at a damn Waffle House.
Really?
Yeah. I know
we
you
had to go there one late. It's not my favorite, but they made it. It's not my favorite, but
okay,
they made it. Nice for us. It was myself, Diesel, Nunu Thurman, Sapphire. We had AG, Amir Garrison, Man, there was a bunch of, we had Coke.
So y'all squatted up here.
It was probably like about, shout out to Carl, Dylan, man. It was a bunch of us out there that, we went one night to go grab something, and finding food in Dayton was a little hard. Dayton, y'all got to show me something next time. It was tough.
Ohio.
It was tough. Shout out to the caterers that came through last minute and put something together for us. It was a little tough. Yeah, I think last thing I want to say, the caretaker been doing so good, man. We cracked the top 10. We cracked it at number 4 and then number 5. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's been doing pretty good.
Yeah, that shit is kind of kind of on point, man. What the hell is that noise?
Shout out to Che too. Che from Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? I got a chance to meet somebody new. Brother been doing this thing. He said Detroit is second home, and come to find out, he know people that I know. So you know what I'm saying. Shout out to Che.
All right, shout it out, y'all. Shout out to the whole cast.
Yeah, brother could sing. He did like a Marvin Gaye tribute show. Man, this brother looked like Marvin Gaye and could sing, you know what I'm saying? So, shout out to Che, you know what I'm saying?
All right. Good shit, y'all. So, look, my strong ends and strong days, I ain't been doing too much, but just, working on my brand. As y'all see, I got another one of my other little designs. I'm working on a couple of other designs that's coming soon, so... I'm quite sure, people that's been supporting and tapping in or whatever, they will see it and they're going to love them and they're going to enjoy them. So by the time I'm done, I'm going to have at least 10 to 12, characters I'm working on. So I got something I'm actually working on with the characters too. So it's just not the actual, just the characters alone, as far as my workout apparel.
I need some Hoochie Daddy swim shorts, so let's keep that.
You know what? You're the second person that talking about some damn swim shorts. You know what I'm saying?
I'm showing my legs.
Like, shout out to Jafar, because he asked about some damn, hey, you going to make some swim shorts?
I need them short joints, too. You know what I'm saying? Where... The length of them boys might be questionable. My wang might peek out. I need that length.
I don't think the GAMG logo, you know what I'm saying, will be able to fit on the damn string.
Not them. I don't need no string.
You know what I mean? You
ass,
freaky bastard.
Yeah.
But other than that, man, you know what I'm saying, just been kind of like taking it easy and stuff like that. So I do want to talk about real quick, as far as, on the strong end activities. What y'all think about the Detroit Pistons in the playoffs? You know what I'm saying, so far?
Shout out to them.
Shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? They kicked some ass yesterday for Game 7 after being down 3-1. You know what I'm saying?
They showed up.
They definitely
they showed up.
This is my first game that I watched, too, all season.
Oh, shit. Okay.
I mean, it was...
I just started back watching basketball since they've been getting good.
This is what I'm saying. We did a little early Mother's Day little thing, and it was the first time the game came on, so I was just like, hey, might as well check them out. And they showed up.
Yeah. Shout out to the Pistons, you know what I'm saying?
But I heard Cleveland going to be tough to beat.
We split with them just like we did Orlando in the regular season. Of course, I mean, it's the playoffs, so every team can win and every team can lose. You know what I'm saying? So it just all depends on the matchups and the coaching and stuff like that. And if you able to execute.
It was good to see the old some of the vets there, some of the legends.
Everybody was there too. Yeah,
man, that Isaiah and all of them cats, man. It was dope seeing. Was Chauncey there?
No, he got some legal shit going on. I don't think you're gonna see him for a minute. He still got some legal stuff going on, brother.
Damn.
Yeah.
She was there?
I didn't see she. He might have been there, but I think Tayshaun Prince was there. Really? I know Richard Hamilton was there, and Ben Wallace and Isaiah Thomas was there.
That's dope, man.
You know what I'm saying? So it was
probably a lot of Lions. The microwave. Yeah. I wonder because microwave. He, what I'm saying, he be floating around somewhere.
Yeah.
Benny Johnson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I know we didn't get a chance. I know something is vibrating or something. What the hell's going on? Let's see. Is it this right here? Oh, okay. But Yeah, so I know we didn't get a chance to even talk about the Detroit Lions draft or whatever, but I'll just sum it up real quick. You know, hopefully they did enough, you know what I mean, to be a better team than they was last year.
A playoff contention team?
Yeah, I believe they will. You know what I mean? As far as their schedule is going to be a little bit, supposed to be easier. But you know how they go.
Yeah.
They trying to switch up some things. Like right now, they don't have, say, rookie mini camp going on like they normally do. So they're trying to change up some things. So we going to see if it actually works. You know, so we'll be waiting for, say, training camp and all that come, say, July, August. You know what I mean? So shout out to the Lions and Tigers, I think, was playing right now. They might be in a rain delay, but they've been okay so far. But they've been getting hit with a whole bunch of injuries, too. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that is this, I think. Yep, absolutely.
Oh, I heard that. I finally heard
that's
when
what
you
I'm
touched
wondering.
that. It was like,
what the hell? All right. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? So just shout out to, say, all the Detroit sports real quick, you know what I mean? And we're going to go ahead and get into, say, Tea Time with Toya. What you got, sis?
Get into it. So
Get into it.
Let's get into it. So I had a very humbling week last week. Right. I realized that I am who I am because of my life experiences. And those life experiences for me changed at 19. So really early on in my life. Mm-hmm. And I'm at a stage now where I don't really feel like I fit in anywhere. Okay. Because my life took such a different trajectory than everyone else around me, like in terms of like my family and my high school friends and things of that nature. Yeah. And so I found myself last week, someone said something to me and I responded, and they said that felt judgmental. Mm-hmm. And I didn't mean it in a judgmental way. Okay. But after I really evaluated it and put it into perspective, obviously, like, I apologized to that person, but it was a humbling experience for me because it was like, for you, your circumstances and who you are in your life path, it just is what it is. It's not major. It's nothing special, but it has been different. Yeah. And I have gotten to experience things that a lot of people don't get to experience. And I kind of have to check myself and check my mindset and realize, like, you were blessed to have that, but don't make it seem like it would be so easy for everybody else to have those same experiences and move that way as well. So it was just a very humbling experience. So I wanted to share that to say, like, be mindful of the way you respond, the way you react, being judgmental.
That's if you give a damn.
Yeah, and I do. I do. Cause you know what I mean? Like, I say I'm a girl's. I am a girl's. But the reality of it is, it's just like, I'm a people's people. Like, I'm a people's person. Mm-hmm. I guess it's a better way to say. Like, I care about my impact on people. I care about the way my words land. I care about the way I'm perceived. And that's completely different from caring about what people think about me. Yeah, absolutely. Completely different. Yeah. But I do. And so I wanted to share that because I think that more people should probably be conscious of, like, those moments and those conversations, and, you know, understanding that everybody has their own path and their own struggles, and everybody can't get it out the mud. Yeah. Everybody don't have it, you know? Yeah. All
right. Clap that shit up, yo. You know what I'm saying? Let it sink on in. You know, if you feel like you need to analyze a few things in your life, if you done said some shit out of pocket to somebody, or, you know, even if somebody says something out of pocket to you, you know what I mean? Just think about it. You know, that's the only thing I want to add to it. Just think about it, you know, see if it, you know, if somebody really was intentional with what they said, or how you said it intentionally or not, you know what I mean? And You know, become, say, like at this point in time, whatever. I was just talking to, say, little cuz earlier, and I was just reiterating the fact of you have some people that just get old and they become old niggas. Be an elder. You know what I mean? It is a difference. You know what I mean? With knowledge, experience, you know what I mean, and mentoring and stuff like that. That's what, you know, helps someone to be an elder. You know what I'm saying, at this stage in life. So. All right, hey, look, I gotta give a shout out to, say, Shan in the building. You know what I'm saying? She's been taking over for Doc for the night for us. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Doc. Hey, look,
thank you.
Love that.
Make sure y'all keep saying Doc in y'all prayers. You know what I'm saying? He's just a little, say, under the weather, I would say. You know what I'm saying, at this point right now. You know what I mean? But he will be back. You know what I'm saying, and everything. So, but yeah, she's down there. She's down there killing it.
Thank you.
That's why we on time and everything. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, no. But shout out to Doc, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What about you, brother? You know, you got say a motivational moment you want to speak about?
My motivational moment is going to I'll just say this. There are a lot of people that live life and feel as though being nice is the pinnacle of being a good person. And I just want to say this, and I know this is the motivational moment. It's going to sound like a little rant, but let me just say this. Being nice does not automatically grant you a pass when it comes to lack of self-awareness. Being nice does not automatically mean that, you know, you too can have moments where you pass judgment. Being nice does not automatically mean that you make the most emotionally mature decisions when they need to be made. The problem with people that inherently identify with being nice is when they receive criticism from someone else, they feel like, wait a minute, I'm a nice person. So oftentimes, those same people that are nice lack the fucking capacity to actually be able to handle hearing constructive criticism. Being nice doesn't mean a fucking thing. Some people live their life feeling like, oh, I'm a nice person, so I should get a pass. And this pass comes in the form of, if I said some stupid shit, you make sure you emotionally regulate because I'm nice. Don't punish me too bad because I'm nice. No, fuck that. Being nice doesn't give you a fucking pass. And I think a lot of people get that confused. They feel like, oh, because I'm nice. And some people have this real fucked up idea in their head with, I'm nice, I don't steal. I'm nice, I don't cuss that much. I'm nice, I don't drink. I'm nice, I never, in their mind, fucked over somebody. Well, guess what? That's all fine and fucking dandy. But at the end of the day, being nice don't mean that you really mature. Being nice don't always mean that you have the awareness sometime to make sure that when you are having a conversation with someone or some of the decisions that you make, that they may affect other people in a fucked up way. And just because somebody call you out on your fuck shit when you identify with being nice, it does not give you a fucking pass. Being nice is just that. You're a nice fucking person. But outside of that, it does not make you fucking exempt from all the other things that encompass life. That's my motivational moment.
All right. That shit up. Hey, if y'all look into the etymology of the word nice, it actually means stupid. You don't believe me?
And there you have
Look it up yourself, you know what I mean? Find out and tell me, you know what I mean, what you think. Well said, brother. All right, you know.
Also, people
say, hey,
who
look,
are
really
nice
tell me
don't
what you
have to
fucking
tell
believe.
people that they're nice.
Man. I run into a lot of nice people, but sometimes nice people can be rude. Sometimes
Nice,
they lack coof.
Yeah.
They like tact when they fucking speaking to people. You understand what I'm saying? They get in their feelings when somebody check the fuck out of them when they say some out of pocket shit in a nice way.
Yeah.
Nice people have a tendency to feel like, I'm nice. I said it nice to you. Who gives a fuck? It was still fucked up.
Yeah.
And that don't mean a goddamn thing.
Yeah. All right.
I digress.
Well, we see how you really feel. Hey, look, shout out to say Balling with Rich in the building and saying, of course, say Freckles. You know what I'm saying? From We Listen and We Judge. You know what I'm saying? To come on every Thursday night at 9. I want to say 9 p.m., but you know, I know it'd be like 9-ish too. Like, but check them out, y'all. Hey, look, shout out to say the whole podcasting family, y'all. We gonna go ahead and get into say the main topic that you just seen up there. You know, put that back up there. Say, Shani, if you get a chance. All right. So look, our main topic tonight, we're gonna be speaking about dedication and discipline. All right. Are you more dedicated and disciplined to say your job / career, marriage / relationships, religious or spiritual beliefs, or health and fitness? Or are you lacking in any of those areas? All right. So we do have a video. The reason why I wanted to talk about this, we do have a video that I'm going to have her put up real quick. Shani put up. Check this out. You know what I'm saying, y'all? And you'll see why I want to go ahead and talk about this week.
I would never obey a man.
Can we just get past this?
We are going to be
get past this.
To have and to hold from this day forward.
To have and to hold from this day forward.
For better, for worse.
For better, for worse.
For richer, for poorer.
For richer, for poor.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
To love.
To love.
Cherish.
Cherish.
And obey. To love.
To love.
Cherish.
Cherish.
And obey.
I'm not saying that word.
Say it.
I'm not saying that word. I'm not obeying anybody. I don't obey anybody, especially him. So you can continue without that word. Cherish.
Can you just say it? People will just look at
I'm not obeying nobody. I'm not saying that word. You think I am about to start my life off obeying a man? Never. I'm not obeying anybody.
Say it, girl.
So we can continue. We can continue without me saying that word.
Small ceremony at your parents' house. So
I don't care where it is.
We got the officiant.
Vows are vows, and you have to abide by them. And that word, obey, I'm definitely not obeying you. No, I'm not ever. Don't.
I'm
not trying to show off, but I'm not obeying. I'm not saying that word obey. I am not.
You're trying to show off in front of your family.
I am not. We either gonna continue or we can leave.
You want to embarrass me in front of your family?
We can leave because I'm not saying that word obey.
You want to show out in front of your family?
You can continue, Pastor.
Do you want to show out in
Go
front of your
ahead
family?
and continue. I'm not saying obey. You can obey. I'm not saying obey. I'm not obeying nobody.
Whoa, so look, let's get into it. So in this video, say the bride to be, she clearly has a problem with the word or possibly the idea of obeying, say, her future husband, the groom. Before I get into, say, the definition and all this stuff, I'm just going to ask y'all real quick, what should have the groom done in this situation? Yeah, what should a groom? What should have the groom done?
The very first comment that came out of her mouth, I would have. I'm sorry, everyone. Some shit you nip in the butt. We don't argue about those kind of things because she came with her mind set. Mm-hmm. Her mind was made up. So I'm just saying he lost all his power when he went to trying to calm her down and explain. You understand what I'm saying? Here it is. You showed up to the wedding. You know what these things look like and it sound like.
These proceedings.
And if you had an issue with that, clearly this let me know they didn't iron out all the. Listen,
details and kinks.
Not if. because I do desire to be married. But when I get married, I definitely want to iron out all that silliness. We not going to the altar with all of that. They embarrass their families and everything else. But I would, if I was him, I would have just said, I'm sorry, everyone. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for coming on out. And I would have said, sweetheart, you know what I'm saying? I wish you the best. Yeah. And there wouldn't have been no love lost. Mm-hmm. You don't come show out like that on the day of our wedding. He trying to calm her down. Bro, you, come on now. What type of shit was you on?
All right.
Our coochie ain't that good. The fuck?
What about you, sis? What should have the groom done?
He should have left.
Okay.
He should have just walked away and left her standing there talking to her and obeying herself.
Yeah.
You should have asked if somebody had some baby powder too and just
lace them up powder.
Seriously.
Hey, what's the Batman doing?
Because where are her elders?
Thwap.
Where are her elders? Where are her mentors? Where is her wise counsel?
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Because if you're getting ready to marry this man, but you're saying you can't obey him, mm-hmm. that says to me that you're not going to allow him to have his rightful place in the house as the head of the house, as the leader. He not going to be able to lead you no freaking where, because everything he say or suggests, you're going to be trying to go the opposite direction because you not going to obey nobody.
Can we not say, though, that this run... Listen, and I don't want to go off on the tangent right now, but I do think we need to bring this into play right now.
We are. Like I said, I got a little diatribe.
This woman goes to the altar on her wedding day and she gets loud in front of her husband and everybody else and says, I will not say and I will not blah, 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 blah. Now listen to me, right?
I ain't obeying no man. That's right. What she said.
And my next point was her elevated voice mm-hmm. and her tone and the disrespectful way in which she was speaking to him. But go ahead.
Yeah. What about you, Shani? What's your opinion? Chime on in.
I don't think that she's ready for marriage. She don't understand the purpose behind it because, like LaToya was saying, you can't even allow him to lead. You can't even follow him. So it won't be a successful marriage. She's wasting her time, his time, mm-hmm. the family, the pastor, everybody's time. It's just best that both of them walk away because mm-hmm. she's not ready. And my theory is this is not their first argument about this. Like, this wasn't just said at the altar. I don't feel.
I'm not arguing with no woman at the altar.
Period. Yeah, that's diabolical.
Period.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Listen,
that's letting me
we
know
not having no disagreements.
Yeah.
We not having no arguments.
Yeah.
No tiffs. No. Listen, I done seen some of these chicks turn into bridezilla and it just listen. Them fucking days is over with.
Yeah.
If you don't know how to emotionally regulate and come with a level of maturity, class, grace, and love and kindness, fuck you. It's that simple. There is no exceptions to that rule. There's too many people nowadays that are giving a pass to just saying, and this shit is ruining our children. This is why one of the reasons, especially in our community, do y'all notice the kids don't respect no fucking body, the boys or the girls? Why is this? Who are they hearing this shit from? Where there is absolutely no fucking respect.
Yeah. So look, let's dive into this real quick. So let me give y'all the definition of obeying. Okay, it means to comply with, follow, or carry out commands, rules, laws, or instructions from an authority figure, right? The relationship between, say, obeying, dedication, and discipline can be generally as essential as dedication fosters the desire to follow. Discipline provides the structure to follow, and obedience is the act of following, right? Most people, I feel, have a problem with, say, obeying, dedication, and discipline in these key areas, such as, say, your careers, jobs, marriages, relationships, religious, spiritual beliefs, and health and fitness. For an example, that's where y'all gonna chime in. In our society, would you agree or disagree that women tend to obey their boss or manager or supervisor at their workplace more than their husbands or spouses at home, to some degree?
I'm gonna let the women speak on that first. And
Just hear me out. So look, women damn near will put up with all kind of bullshit.
Let's
at home gracefully. I mean, like gracefully. Oh, you know.
I'm not.
And you know what I mean? But then when the standards, but when the standards and shit is so damn high to they, you know, to their husbands or their spouse and stuff like at home and whatever, it's like,
listen,
wow. But yeah, I want to hear from y'all.
I would agree with that statement. I don't think it's okay, but I agree with the statement that most women do.
Okay. What about you, Shani?
I agree. Like she said, I don't think it's right, but I feel like it's the finance part behind it, right? So the fact that they are paying me, I feel a level of responsibility to fulfill these duties within a time period of a shift, right? For my husband, if I go home, I'm just with him, you know. We're not looking at it as where he's able to give me at that moment, right?
But aren't you getting paid by being in a relationship that's supposed to be fulfilling and shit, right? When you're building things together.
Those things, they're just looking at it financially, right? And if a guy is not every day or every week or whatever able to pay me, the respect is lessened in most cases.
So that's and to your point, I just had this conversation with my partner about how this is how the household got to the way that it is because women do think if I gotta go to work and I gotta pay bills and we gotta be 50-50, then everything is 50-50. The decision making is 50-50. The power is 50-50. They feel like that gives them the right to ... Again, I'm not saying it's right. I don't have that mindset. I was raised by old school people. But this is how they think, and this is how we got there. The minute we got to the point where women had to go out and work because there wasn't a man in the house, or they had to go out and work because, you know, whatever the case may have been, the man wasn't bringing in enough money, the power shift, the dynamic of it changed.
I mean,
go ahead. The only thing I was going to say is it actually goes both ways, too, because you got a lot of men that'll sit up there and be taking all kind of bullshit from a job, too, right? Just because, I got to have this job, I got to pay for this, I got to pay for that, this, that, another, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And they'll put up with a ton of shit at their job, but then as soon as when they get home, they don't want to hear shit from their wife, or they, you know what I mean? So it kind of goes both ways, but I believe, me, myself, personally, I know it happens both ways. You know what I mean?
Let me tell y'all a fun story.
Because you have a lot of people or whatever that's used to being in control. So you have some women that like to be in control of things and shit just because of if they have a job or a career and shit, you know what I mean? If they making more money than somebody, or vice versa. If a man is making more than a woman and he feels like he's providing and all this shit, then hey, when I get home, all I need is something to fucking, you know, something to eat, shut the fuck up, and you know what I mean? And that's really
but it should never be about control.
Let me tell you what happened to me one time. Transparent moment. I anybody who knows me knows, you know, I love eating out, trying new places. I also love to cook. Okay, so I was dating someone for quite some time.
Eating out.
And
I was gonna let it slide.
Yeah. And there's nothing for me to, you know, me to go places with this person, and I'm talking sometime 2, 3, 4 times a week, where, you know, we got $100 tab, you know, nothing. Go out one time, bill was like $80. So I had exactly $80 in cash on me. So I gave $60 and was like, I was like, put this towards the bill or whatever, because sometimes we will go in on a bill, right? Yeah. Now, I had to take the other 20 and do something later on that day. I'm not thinking there's no big deal. We get into an argument. She says, how dare you fucking get into an argument with me when I just helped pay half the bill, the food bill. Listen to me.
You mean,
I look and I said, wait.
Whoa.
What the fuck do that got to do with the price of tea in China? I done did this shit hundreds of times. Hundreds. Do you hear? Anybody who knows me know.
Yeah.
I'm a very giving person. There's nothing for me to take somebody out for dinner. So I honestly didn't think it was no big deal. You understand what I'm saying?
Ooh.
She said, how dare, in other words, we got into an argument, and in the midst of the argument, she said, how dare you argue with me right now when I just helped pay half of the bill? And I was like, what is that supposed to mean? And she said, oh, no other woman would do that. Let's hear your thoughts on that.
What you got, Shannon?
I feel like that's one of the biggest problems is that we feel like we have so many options and we really don't, because it's always going to be quality over quantity. Mm-hmm. You may meet another face, but that don't mean that they're going to be at the level that the other person that you were referring to is. So I feel like that's where the respect maybe is lost, because the conditioning that we get from society is the men is supposed to pay, the men is supposed to provide.
Listen, I'm gonna make myself very, very clear. I am not one of them kind of dudes. If I go out with somebody, I know how to be a man. Period. And that's why I have no problem even sharing this story. It don't make me one fucking bit. The problem that I had was that when it was very disheartening, because imagine you with your partner and y'all dating for 3, 4, 5 years, and we talking again multiple times that you might, let's say you might have taken his clothes and folded them and washed them, and the time that you don't, he say, how dare you, when I had to, you know what I mean? Well, I was thinking to myself like, go ahead.
It's the conditioning. It's the conditioning that society has put in
that shit blew my mind. And it was disheartening and disappointing.
I know, because to you, it's like, this is how the woman that I'm pursuing is going to treat me, right? So you looking at it like it's something so minute. So you looking at what's going to happen when something big hit the fan.
Hold on one second.
See how
minute, listen to this, right? One time in a month, we probably went out 20 times. The average bill was $80. You do the math.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Hey, look, y'all call in.
I'm saying to you. So I would say I'm gonna be very, very plain. In instances where, I feel like when you with somebody, y'all take care of each other. I don't even play them kind of, because listen, right? I ain't too good. If I'm with a woman and she need her clothes washed, I'm gonna wash them.
That's good.
She need me to go to the grocery market, I'm gonna go. She need me to cook, I'm gonna cook. I don't get into these gender role games, because again, I'm looking for a true partnership. I don't want to go into the whole 50-50 shit neither. I'm just gonna leave it at this.
Yeah.
As a man, I was taught I'm a be able to take care of myself. So whatever woman enter into my life,
it's extra.
You understand what I'm saying? She gonna enter and it's gonna be like, hey, if you want A, B, and C, then let's sit down and talk. But until then, because to me, a lot of people, when I hear shit about, oh, my granddad, he did this and that. Listen, there are so many things that have changed with what we got going. And guess what? It's about to get worse for this next generation.
Yeah, buckle up.
So many recently black women, when they pulled the numbers, when Doge went in and did those cuts, so many black women who held federal jobs, it was something like 300,000-400,000 women that lost their jobs. That's insane. And we talking, some of these women live very high on the hall because they was getting a lot of money.
Yeah.
So look, I got a question for y'all. How important is executing dedication and discipline towards these things? When it comes to, say your religious or spiritual beliefs, or health and fitness, or say, like I said, we just speak about those, or say your job and career. You know what I mean? How important is it to y'all?
You fail without it.
Okay.
I mean, I think it's that simple. If you're not dedicated to it, if you're not committed to it, if you're not committed to putting in the work to make it work, to figuring it out, whatever it is, you fail. I mean,
so let me ask you this then. Would y'all say that in those key areas, just those, 4 groupings, right, that balance is very key, to you being a better person as far as, executing, say, discipline and dedication to those things. Like
absolutely,
okay.
Especially with work. Especially with work. I have been that workaholic that just gave it all to work and then didn't have anything when I got home from work. And
it was neglecting.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not healthy for the home life.
Okay.
So the balance is definitely important. Not only for your home life, but for yourself, for your mental health, if you don't have anything to give yourself at the end of the day, what are you really doing?
Yeah.
And who are you doing it for?
Yeah. And I think it's important that men or women understand, as problem solvers, a lot of times, we got to start thinking outside the box. Every issue isn't solved with money. Like you just said, you work a lot. So, you might have come home and drained. Again, a man pouring into you is going to say, baby, you worked all day. You need to take a bath. Yeah. I got you some Epsom salt. Yeah. Baby, you worked all day.
Absolutely.
I got the
food. This food will be ready in a minute.
Yep.
Baby, go take a shower and go put some sexy shit on. I'll be in there in a minute.
Yeah.
Listen, a lot of relationships are transactional, and it's only with finances, and people don't want to do more for one because they don't want to seem like they being played or used. So it's like I'm counting favors, or it's the tit for tat that comes into play. And it's because everybody else like they're damaged. A lot of people are damaged and hurt.
Listen, when I asked that person, I said, again, I had been dating them for a while. I said, are you trying to imply? Because I don't want to.
Imply.
Yeah, are you trying to imply something? You being politically correct calling me a broke nigga? And they said, no, but I just don't think no woman would do that. And I said to myself, we have entered the era where a woman that's been with a dude for I don't know how long can't say, hey, baby, let me go and take. We doing that now?
Yeah.
Man, the hell with that.
People be selective with their traditions and shit. You know what I mean? Trying to be selective. You know what I mean?
Exactly. That's true. Exactly.
When it fits whatever they trying to, what they trying to do or whatever.
I think for me the balance is this. You rocking and moving and doing things to make me happy. That I want to rock and move and do things to make you happy too.
Yeah.
It's an investment. You invest in me, I invest in you, we invest in
It's called reciprocity.
It's called reciprocity.
That's the type of them days is fucking over for me personally. Listen, I went to LA and I had this session where I saw this lady. Shout out to the Muscle Whisperer. It's spelled THA, the Muscle Whisperer. Lady out in California, and she provides a service where she helps remove trauma from your body. Not deal with it, not manage it. She helped remove it.
Whoop your ass.
And listen, when I was out there and I did a session, after my session was over, she said, what came up? You know what I'm saying? And I said, I thought about it and I said, I realized that I have been living my entire life putting down last and feeling as though my manhood was attached to, all these things that did nothing but benefit someone else.
Oh, that's good.
That's
all right. And I'm saying that all that trauma and emotion was in my body because I don't think people realize a lot of men are sitting out, especially black men, who sometimes when we turn teenagers of 18 years old, you the man. So if you ain't about to go to college and do this, and I know some dudes who are in college and still got to help pay bills. And I feel like there is this pressure put on a lot of black men to say you ain't a man unless you taking care of A, B, and C.
Yeah.
You ain't a man unless you take. I remember I was dating a girl in college. And she was late on her rent one time. And again, we both young. And she had adults around her saying, dang, he can't help you pay your rent. Now listen, she in college and I'm in trade school. Okay. Now, mind you, yes, am I gonna try to help my girlfriend? Yes, because again, a lot of us men who value being a man, we're going to try to find a way. But to make these statements, now you taking some shit for granted. Now, and listen, I would never freaking put that on a young man to say, well, you ain't a man unless you helping your girl pay her rent in fucking college. What? Yeah. This is the time where we need to be teaching our young man, wait a minute, get your life together. Focus on you. Worry about what you got going on. Because here's what I've learned from living life. So many of us take the I need to take care of everybody else route that we look up one day and we realize, damn, wait a minute, I ain't took care of me. So where's my career? Where's my this? Where are the things that I can actually use now to actually hold shit down? Or did y'all just use the fuck out of me and you advanced everything about you and I didn't advance shit about me, and that happened in real fucking life.
So look, the question before we get to the last question of the night and everything is this: why is it so hard for people to dedicate or be disciplined when it comes to, like you just said, something for yourself as simple as, say, health and fitness? If you making time for your job, right, and you putting in 12, 18 hours a day, whatever the case might be, right, you need your fucking health to be efficient. You know what I'm saying, at that job, right? So wouldn't your health come before, say, a job? You know what I mean? Because if you don't have your health, you can't work that job. You really can't be, say, efficient at that job. You know what I'm saying? So why do people don't actually realize, by me being, say, a trainer and a fitness coach and all that kind of stuff, I get people all the time to say, hey, I don't have the time for it. They lack discipline on this, but they got a lot of discipline, like I said, when it comes to, say, a job, career, or anything else on the outside. And it's like, that's one of the most important things that you can work towards and you should really work towards more of is your, say, health and fitness. Why do y'all think and stuff in this society right here, which is the cause for people to lack, say, discipline and dedication when it comes to health and fitness?
I think... I'm sorry, did you want to go first?
Go ahead.
I think people nowadays, self-included and in some aspects, want to see immediate return on investment. And if they can't see immediate return on investment, oh, I went to work, I got a check. I went to work, I got a check. I'm in a relationship, oh, I put this in, I got this out. I'm doing this for him, he doing this for me. I think it's the inability to see how important your health is, how important your physical wellness is, like that return on investment. And so that kind of becomes the thing that gets put on the back burner.
Okay. What about you, brother? What you think?
I think that people put their health on the back burner because a lot of people, and I'll piggyback off what you said, when you find a partner, you need to really take a moment to see what plane they're operating on. There are some people that are operating on a, let's check it out. There are some people that are only dealing with people on a physical plane, some people mental, some people emotional, and some people spiritual. And what I found is that when you deal with people that operate on a spiritual plane, they have a little bit more depth to them. When you deal with people that only operate in the physical realm or on the physical plane, they oftentimes have a lot of shallow idealism when it comes to how they think, how they process things. All right. Those are your people that always feel like, if I'm not chasing the bag or doing A, B, and C, then I'm not really doing nothing. And really they running around spinning their wheels because they chasing these things. Listen, Myron Golden said it best. When God created Earth, you had time, space, and matter that were all created at the same time. Well, when you break those things down, they translate into be, do, and have. And what does be, do, have translate to? Identity, activity, and property. If you don't know who to be, meaning your identity, you won't know what to do, meaning your activity, and you're not going to have shit, which is your property. A lot of people put having stuff before being and knowing who the fuck they are. So when you don't know your identity, you don't even know what activity to indulge in. It's because you constantly focus on having. When the correct way is be, do, have, and not have and figure out how you want to be. So that's why I always say a lot of people suffer from imposter syndrome because they focus on having so much that they don't even know who the fuck they are. Yeah. And at the end of the day, they don't really have an identity that they can be grounded with. You understand what I'm saying? They don't even know what to be. Yeah. So that's my answer.
Amen.
All right.
Good shit, Don. Good shit.
That was a word.
All right, so look, real quick, we got a couple of minutes. What advice would you give, say, the opposite sex, a man, a woman, say even children, somebody that you're mentoring, about the importance of practicing or just say actually executing, say dedication and discipline in their lives in these areas? What would you say? Say in about a minute. Let's go, sis.
Oh, I can give it to you in 30 seconds.
Okay.
You get out what you put in.
Okay.
You get out what you put in. That's your return on investment.
Okay. What about you, Shani?
Okay, circle back.
Huh? Circle back.
Oh, circle back. All right, cuz. Say what about you?
When it comes to discipline and dedication, I'll just simply say that those two things fall under the umbrella of love to me. Mm-hmm. And I feel like in life, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to see who and what you love. When you love something, discipline and dedication won't be as hard as what we make it out to be.
Absolutely.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because somebody taught me a long time ago, love is a choice. Just like being dedicated is a choice. Being disciplined is a choice. Yeah. And being dedicated and disciplined to me is nothing but an offspring of what and who we really love. Yeah. And that involves self and anybody else around you. It's that simple.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
I'm just going. Oh, go ahead, Shane.
So when it comes to dedication and discipline, focus on the growth of things and not necessarily the goal, because the goal is forever moving and changing.
All right.
Oh, that's
all right. I like that.
Good.
All right. Clap it. Hey, look. Clap it up.
What you got for us, bro?
I'm just going to reiterate what I said earlier. When it comes to, when we was talking about, say, obeying and dedication and discipline, it can be generally essential, essentially far as, dedication fosters the desire. Just listen. Dedication fosters the desire to follow, right? Discipline provides the structure to follow. And obedience is the act of following, right? So I'm going to leave it right there, but I got to leave y'all with, say, a silly ass quote for the night. You know what I mean? So with the quote of the night, since today is May 4th, the quote is from the iconic catchphrase celebrated on May 4th, famously associated with Obi-Wan Kenobi and Master Yoda from the movie Star Wars and A New Hope. May the 4th, or I'll say may the force be with you. On that note, we're about to flex on out, y'all. See y'all next week.
May the force be with you.
May the force be with y'all. May the force, y'all. Hey, look. Peace, y'all.
Big Flex on the set, we gotta rep. Heavy talk on that mic, all we do is press. John Q, that's coach, got him upset. Gym Animal Muscle Gang, we up next. Big Flex podcast live on Monday night with John Q, Latoya, Deshaun, and Don Snipes. You can catch Snipes on the pod or the big screen or get tea time with Toya if you want the tea. Talk about the strong end on your weekday. Tap in with Muscle Gang, you never have a weekday. Big Flex podcast, 9 p.m. Monday. Pull us up on YouTube if you want that replay. Big Flex podcast, 9 p.m. Monday. Pull us up on YouTube if you want that replay. It's the Big Flex podcast, Mondays, 9 at night. It's the Big Flex podcast. Come on.